Now moving on to the SuperJet. This machine is designed for jetting into conduit as well as microduct. Your cable ranges from 9mm all the way up to 32mm, and the duct sizes are from 22mm all the way up to 63. Now moving over to the chamber side of the SuperJet. Same with all Plumett machines. You are provided with a screwdriver as well as different Allen keys to help disassemble the machine. Taking your screwdriver, loosening all the nuts. You are able to open the chamber. Similar to the other units, you have a duct insert side and a cable insert side. We're going to be starting with the cable insert. The cable inserts, similar to the other machines, have a bottom and a top. As you can see with the grooves, this would be the bottom of the cable insert, while this is the top. Insert just like so. Grabbing your seal cords. It's very helpful to use a flathead screwdriver to ensure that the seals are properly placed. Grabbing your Allen key just like so, making sure that it is flush with the chamber. Hand tighten. Now moving to the top cable insert. Inserting in just like so, making sure it is flush. Grabbing your screw and your Allen key and hand tightening just like so. Similar to the cable inserts, as you can see, there's a top and a bottom. The bottom having the groove, while the top is flush. Inserting just like so. Grabbing your flathead screwdriver and making sure that the seal cords are inserted correctly. Once inserted, grab your Allen key and screw. And install just like so. And doing the similar procedure to the top of the chamber. And for a SuperJet, the O-rings are created by hand, which is provided to you inside the tools and accessory box. As you can see, I've cut them to length and installed them here as well as inside the bottom of the chamber. Now we'll be moving on to our lip seals, which is different from the mini jet. They come in a set of 2. And as you can see, this is from a range from 14mm all the way up to a 15.5mm. As you can see, the lip seals are cut in 2 different sections. Taking your lip seals, like so, ensuring that they are facing towards the pipe to ensure that there is no air loss in the chamber. Grabbing your second set and doing the same procedure. Now your lip seals are installed. Now moving on to the cable guides. Push together just like so. Slide into your chamber. And that is complete. Now that you have your O-rings, lip seals, and cable guides all properly installed in the chamber, now you are able to shut it. Just like so. And using your screwdriver, to fasten down your nuts. Again, ensuring that it's just hand tighten, don't over crank as you don't want to strip. Now moving on to the final piece of the duct insert side. Remove this bracket here. Taking your two final duct inserts. As you can see, these are different from the red ones. These ones have groove in it. The purpose of these are to grab onto the microduct or conduit. As you can see, they're labeled as well with 50 millimeter outer diameter. There is not a top or bottom to this insert. So how you install, grabbing your chamber and a screw, making sure that it's flush as well. Installing just like so. And doing the same procedure on the bottom. Taking your screwdriver and fastening. Now that you have your chamber completed, now we'll be moving on to the fitting, which will be pressurizing the chamber that we will convert into a Chicago fitting for your compressor. Simply take the valve and handle, turn clockwise till tighten. Then take your converter to your Chicago fitting, install on the top like so. And now your chamber setup is complete, and now we'll be moving on to the belt section of the SuperJet. Now moving on to the belt section of the SuperJet. Turn counterclockwise to raise the belts. And just take a quick look into the belt section, making sure there's no damages or obstructions. Once verified, you can now move on to the counter section of the SuperJet. The counter section is located inside your tools and accessory box. Similar to the chamber, insert just like so. Fasten down your nuts by using your screwdriver. And again, just hand tighten. Now that you have the counter installed to your SuperJet, similar to the mini jet, there are three things that it states. You have your total distance covered inside the duct, your meters per minute, and the total kilometers on the machine. How to reset, press the red button for 3 seconds, and as you can see, your distance has set back to 0, ensuring that you are ready for your next shot. Now moving on to the hydraulic power pack. The first thing we're going to be talking about is the setup, pressure, and bypass valves. Ensuring that your bypass is closed before startup and your setup is set to the proper application of your fiber. Once you ensure that your pressure, bypass, and setup is correct, then you can move on to your hydraulic hoses. As you can see, there is a female and a male connector. Female goes to male, male goes to female. Simply apply a little bit of force and you will hear the click, ensuring that it's locked in. Doing this similar to the other side. That will ensure that your hydraulic hoses are connected correctly. Confirm that your startup is correct. Then you can move on to your oil just to verify that it's filled so you don't have any damages to your engine over time. And verifying that you obviously have gas in your motor. Now moving on to the startup of the hydraulic power pack. Simply flick the switch to on, going on to the right side of the machine, ensuring that your choke and fuel line is on. Once that is all confirmed, simply pull the pull cord and the machine will start up. Now moving on to the other side of the hydraulic hoses. Similar to the hydraulic power pack connectors, there's a female and male. Simply slide into this groove like so, connecting your female to male and your male to female. Now that you have the hydraulic hoses connected to your SuperJet, if you look over on the accelerator side, as you can see there's a rainbow pattern here. By twisting this knob, you can set what speed you are comfortable with pushing the cable into the microduct or conduit. Once you have a speed that you like, you can use this valve to now apply the hydraulics into the SuperJet, which will push the cable. Once you have your speed set and you start having a drop in speed over a long distance, you can use this valve, slowly start opening to apply air into your conduit, which will float your cable, which will over time increase your speed, making it able to go greater distances. If you have any questions about this machine, please don't hesitate to contact us. We will be more than happy to send a representative out for training as well as doing demonstrations.